Hello everyone and welcome to my JavaScript coding tutorial. Today I'll show you two simple ways to add JavaScript to your web pages. Whether you're a beginner or just need a refresher, by the end of this video you'll know how to use inline scripts and external JavaScript files. So let's get started. Let's start with the inline method. This involves writing JavaScript directly in your HTML file using the script tags. For example, you can create a pop-up by using the alert function. So here's an inline example. Let's save this in a file. So I'm going to copy this. Then I open Visual Studio Code. And I'm going to save this as, let's save it as something else. Save as hi.html. Let's open in my folders. Open in Google Chrome. Over here, let's show you over here. So let's refresh and there you go. It says, this page says hi there. When you click OK, the alert message goes away. So this example shows a well-structured HTML file with inline JavaScript. The HTML is organized into head and body sections, and the JavaScript code is placed at the bottom of the body to log hi there in the console, right? So you can see right here, it says, here's the starting script tag. Inside of it is console.log, which logs to the console hi there. And this is a well-structured HTML file. So if we copy this, let's go back. And let's grab this code. I'm just going to replace the code we already had, or we can go to index, paste it there. So this one is called index.html. Again, open it in the browser. So this is the content of the web page. Let's open our Google, our inspector tools, and go to the console tab. It says hi there. So that was one example of a well-structured HTML file with inline JavaScript. Now let's take a look at an external JavaScript file. Linking an external JavaScript file. This method is best practice for larger projects. Instead of embedding code directly, you create a separate .js file, .javascript file, and link it to your HTML file. This keeps your code organized and makes it reusable across multiple pages. So for example, create a file named ch1alert.js with the code alert saying hi from a different file, and then link it in your HTML file using the source attribute of the script tag. So let's get started doing that. So I'm going to copy this, go to Visual Studio Code. I'm going to create a file. I'm just going to call it ch1alert.js. Paste this JavaScript. So this is a JavaScript file that we're going to link. Let's create another HTML file called link.html. Now we need just a very simple HTML code like that. So we're linking that JavaScript file here. So this should work in the browser. So it's right here. Let's refresh, and as you can see, the alert is working, saying hi from a different file. So we successfully linked a JavaScript file to an HTML file. So that's an example of an external JavaScript file being linked into an HTML file using the attribute, the source attribute of the script tag, as you can see right here. This is it's a type of JavaScript file. We use the type attribute with a value of text / JavaScript, so it's recognized as a JavaScript file. And then we use the source attribute equal to the name of the JavaScript file, which is ch1 alert.js. When linking external files, you can use an absolute or relative path. Absolute paths start from the root of your file system, but can break if you move your project to a server. Relative paths, which are based on the current file's location, are recommended. So let's do a quick practice exercise. We're going to create an HTML file with a basic structure, add inline JavaScript that logs hello world to the console. Then we're going to create a separate JavaScript file, link it to the HTML file, and check in your browser that everything works. Let's get started doing that. So I'm just going to call it practice.html. And we already had this. We're going to copy and paste. So we're adding inline JavaScript using script tags that logs a message, hello world. Let's change this to hello world. Now we create a separate JavaScript file. I'm just going to call this app.js. Add some code. I'm going to say alert linked a different file and link it to the HTML file. So let's go to the other example, just like this. We're going to grab this. And it's best practice when adding JavaScript to add it to the bottom of so we added to where it says the closing body tag, you add a linked JavaScript file just so it's the last element right before the body element closes. So let's change this JavaScript file name just like that. Let's open this file in our folders and open it. There we go. Link a different file. So let's take a look again at and then we just need to check if it says hello world. So we open the inspector tools, go to the console tab, and there we go. It says hello world. So that's it for today's tutorial. You've learned how to add JavaScript to your web pages, both inline and through external files. These methods are fundamental for building clean and maintainable websites. Thank you for watching and happy coding. I used to pour my soul into building websites only for no one to see them. It felt like shouting into the void. That's when I realized coding is only half the battle. If people can't find your work, it's like it never existed. That's why I created my 2025 SEO or Search Engine Optimization Essentials and Beyond Guide. It covers the newest search engine trends and proven strategies, so your projects actually get noticed. If you want your work to matter, check the link in the description.